Okay, hi boys and girls. Here is the schedule, okay, or the steps. So you're going to open up your journal to the first page. So you have your black and white writer's notebook that you decorate or you're getting to decorate, okay? And then it says write today's date on the line or in the margin. What that means is you could choose to put the date. So today is the 23rd. You could choose to put your date on that line every day, but it's also okay if you chose to put it over here in the margin. So when it says on the margin, you can do it alongside here and put the date, or each time you add a writing, you can go ahead and put the date in before you write. You get to choose as a writer, okay? The next step says add 2 Post-its. And I apologize if my cat meows. Okay, so you're going to put in both Post-its. And it says if they are not sticking very well, or you don't like how they kind of flap up and down, just one little piece on there kind of does the trick. Okay, so on Post-it 1, you're going to write a writing goal. On Post-it 2, you're going to brainstorm. Okay, so the goals we had, okay, and your teacher will have these in the room, okay, or those of you are remote learners, you can always kind of go back and forth with the slides, okay? So you're going to choose one to work on, okay? So my goal is going to be beat today's writing goal, today's writing challenge. So I'm going to write that on my Post-it. Beat today's writing challenge. And I know that the writing challenge today was 15 plus lines and to keep going. So if I reach my 15 lines, I know that I have to keep going. So something that's always helped me in my journal is if I go over here to the margin, you don't want to be in your writing. You'd want to do it on the outside, just like with the date. Sometimes I like to count, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we usually don't write on this very bottom line right here. But it did say don't skip pages, and you do want to use the back side, okay? So then I would put my 2 X's. Again, it's very important. If you're going to do these X's, don't ever put them on this side of the red line, okay? Because these X's are being used for counting, okay? So in the directions today, it says to add your 2 Post-its. Post-it 1, set your goal. Done, check. Post-it 2 says brainstorm 3 or 4 ideas. So if I just write brainstorm 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's a list. Okay, you're not actually writing out on this. Okay, so something I could choose to write about. Maybe I have some stories I want to share from the summer. Okay, maybe I want to share a story that just happened recently with Addie and Piper. Okay, maybe I want to talk about my favorite sport. Or maybe I just want to talk about my feelings today. Okay, so it doesn't have a plan. It's totally random. Okay, does not have to be anything special or particular, just things that mean something to you. Okay, and it helps to think about the things you enjoy to do and the people you love and spend time with. Okay. And like I've heard some of you are hunting and that kind of thing. So that's a great thing too, or the things you love to do, your hobbies. Okay. So then the next step said, after you have done your 2 Post-its, pick one of the ideas and write about and begin writing right away. In the classroom, we will set a timer for 15 minutes. Remember, this is stress-free. We just want growth mindsets on board. And we know you're going to need to be able to give some patience. Okay? Don't quit. If you have to change ideas, that is always okay. And if you're not trying, you're doing a different goal, this is still your challenge to write 15 lines in that 15 minutes or more. Okay, so push yourself. See how much you can do today. Check your stamina. Okay, so when you do start writing in your writer's notebook, when we say margin to margin, left to right, we mean from here to here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and choose to write about Addie and Piper. Okay, I have 2 dogs. They are beagles, period. See how close I am to the red line? It's always okay if you go a little bit over that line. That's not a big deal at all. But as you come back, we're going to go all the way back to this red line. We don't want you writing crooked like this across your paper. We want you to go red line to red line. We want you to stay inside the lines. Okay? Addie is 7 years old. And I'm going to underline and because that was one of the things the authors challenged us with, to use a conjunction, like a word like and, to put a longer sentence together. So, oops, I forgot the I. Addie is 7 years old and Piper is 6 years old. They are the best of friends. Every day they lay in the window watching for me to come home, period. Okay, so see how I'm going red line to red line. I'm writing stress-free. I'm not stressing out. I'm not worried. And I just start writing about 2 of my favorite creatures. And I just start telling you guys. Okay, so this is your job today in writing. Okay, write for your first journal entry today. Okay, writers, you got this.